preparing. It's White and Brown. G is out there with Tatum, and it's the captain in at the 1. And for Detroit, we've got Thompson. Cunningham is out there with Red Hot. Then it's Durant. And it's Winters in at the small forward position. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
Now, here's Brown. And it's blocked. Now Thompson. Cunningham outside. Passes to Red Hot. Here's Winters. The pass to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's tipped to the wing right side. Here's the captain. And that one drops for him. The captain's got the first points up on the board here for the Celtics.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Duran. Here's Winters. Now, here's Cunningham. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Brown feeling out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Surely one of the top players in the NBA, but Jaylen Brown has many other interests outside of basketball.
Yeah, he likes to keep those brain muscles just as in shape as he is. He spends a lot of time playing piano, chess, doing yoga, and reading to keep himself sharp.
Free throw good from Brown.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And Brown drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Basketball. Thompson outside. Pass to Red Hot. And stolen by White. To the left wing. Takes a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Here is Cunningham. Inside, they need this. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brown the pass to Chase. And G with the stuff.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Cunningham left side. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That three off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Tatum passes to Chase, and G with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jason Tatum. Here's Cunningham. A 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-2 run. Poked away. Here's Chase. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Winters after the basket by Boston. Here's Cunningham. They get it again. Out to Thompson. The 3. Here's Winters. Back to Thompson from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Pass to Chase. Duren pulls it in.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Cunningham outside. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now here's Brown. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee. Here's Winters. The shot's good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
White against Cunningham. White the pass to the captain. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Red Hot. He's coming off a 34-point game against Indiana. Here's Cunningham, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's G. A 26-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Brown trains it from 9 feet away.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Detroit's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Winters. He's covered by Brown. Winters misses.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 6.
How about the focus from Brown? Only concerned with making that shot.
Here's Cunningham. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The captain passes to Chase. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Boston making some changes. Simons, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for the captain. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Winter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Let out the pass to Winters. And he uses the glass on the layup. Winters has got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Simons. Nails the baby hook. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Winter. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson against Brown. He feeds it to G. Duren pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Red Hot.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Simons against Ivey. Out to Harris. It's stolen by G. Tatum against Ivey. Back to Tatum. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Ivey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Celtics leading by 7. Right side Tatum. To the paint. Here's Chase. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 10 points for G.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
First free throw is good. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Boston leading by 7. G kicks to Brown. Over Harris. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Ivey against Simons. The pass to Winters. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded close, and it's in there.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
inside. And that one's good by G. G's got 12 in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Count it.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Here's Pritchard following the basket by Cade Cunningham. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. And that one drops.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Cunningham outside. Floats one up. And Boston with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And that one's good by G.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now, here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Here's Winner. Sinks the triple.
He has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Cunningham. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the middle, here's Chase, and it's G finishing it off.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Cunningham for three. Another three for Detroit.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham, reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 7. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Pistons trail by 7 on the court for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with G. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And they recover it during the pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. They get the rebound. Chase. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. G's got 18 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Out to the wing. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Red Hawk. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Pritchard off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 6. This one for 3. G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, White. Pass to G. Another shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Harris comes in for Thompson. LeVert's checked in for the Professor. And Ivey subbed in for Cunningham. The captain's checked in for the Celtics. That free throw good from G. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ivey with it. He has yet to score. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. And G now atop the key. And it's G finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. We take a look at the Pistons. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Celtics, a couple spots below.
And right now for the Pistons, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Tatum gets it inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 11. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Passes it to Red from outside the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivey on full display.
Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Brown. The rebound by Ivey.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
A nice shot by LeVert.
You've got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's the captain. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard. And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Red Hot. White covering. Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. The captain with the bucket.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Pistons trail by 10. Ivy passes to LeVert. Here's Red Hot. He's got 8. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The captain with the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knocked loose. Ivy on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Red Hot. Good on the triple.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here's the captain. 9 points in the game so far, and stolen by Ivy. The finish, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, fast hands from Ivy, forcing the offense to make a mistake.
And there's the pass to Boucher. Pass to Hauser. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Pistons.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Got a hand on it. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Pass to Red Hot. Lets it go with the 3. Boucher with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. The professor's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Jaden Ivey. Cunningham against White. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Chase the pass to the captain. Shoots over Duren. And that one's good by G.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Thompson surveying the floor. Passes it to Duren. Here's Red Hot. From past the arc, score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Now, here's Duren. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The captain with the bucket.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Cunningham right side. Knocked away. Here's White. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Putting a cherry on top of that layup. Has a little fun with the double clutch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you've got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Here's the captain. He's got 12. Tatum kicks to Brown. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Here's the captain. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Poke loose, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And here is a group of young guys that know how to play some tough D in the paint. Here are the leading rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. Look at G, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
I tell you, he's picked a lot of opponents' tendencies as the year has gone on and has put that knowledge to work defensively.
Just 2 to shoot. It's blocked. Here's Red Hot. He's got 14. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Red Hot. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Here's the captain. He's got 12. It's blocked. Thompson finds Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And checking out the stats for the captain. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. Averaging 15 points a game, 13 assists, and 7 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And the Celtics with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Timeout called the Celtics.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Check out the stats for G. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Here's the captain. 12 points for him. Here's Chase. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cunningham. G with the rebound. G's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game at halftime is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Free throw good from G.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And G drops them both.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Cunningham looking it over. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the right iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Right the pass to Brown. Good D by Thompson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Red Hot. He's got 17. Here's Cunningham. Rebound Boston. G's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the miss from Derek White. Unloads from 13. And again, Cunningham missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Brown with the bucket.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's Red Hot. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Throws it up high, and G with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Cunningham passes to Winters. The layup off target. And the first half is now in the books. Celtics out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back with you right after this.
72.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boston had no problems getting going. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
Over to Kenny. What do you think about Detroit?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's...
If things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Then it's Cade Cunningham, and it's red hot in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Boston leading by 13. Left side, Brown. And they hit it back. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Driving the lane. The captain, no good. Pistons trail by 13, and the pass to Winters. G with the rebound. Tatum against Thompson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit basketball.
.90 seconds now into the second half. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's White. And it's blocked. And they get it back. The three from Tatum. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
A big part of being an elite shooter, if you're talking about a Jason Tatum level, you have to knock down those difficult shots.
Here's Thompson. Bucket is good. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Feeds it to G. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 18. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Sunday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town. And then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
Cunningham outside. And that one is good. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Pass to the captain. He dishes it to G. And it's denied. Now Cunningham. He's got 20. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pistons trail by 14. Puts up a 3. G with the rebound. G's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Winners the pass to Cunningham. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Monty Williams wants to talk it over here. G really making a difference here.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Chance to look at the stats for Thompson. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Averaging about 7 points, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better, Greg, and his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, that man will make you pay.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's blocked. Pass to Cunningham. Over Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Cunningham.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
The captain passes to Tatum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Cunningham with it. 22 points for him. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tipped away and stolen by Ivy. Thompson outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It is so tough containing Ivy, a tough assignment defensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Ivy.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And that one's good by G.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Passes it to Stewart. And it's on a bounce to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
A pass to Chase. Chalk up 2 there. G's got 6 in the quarter. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham left side. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. 16 points for the professor.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that 10-point pass.
The captain passes to Chase. And the shot goes in. G's got 39.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
White against Ivy. Here's Winter. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 13. Tatum passes to White. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout call. All right, Pistons fans, once again, give it up for your Pistons versus Stand team.
And look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. You look at G, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, he continues to improve. I mean, since the break, he's taken it to another level, looking less and less like a rookie every day.
Now, here's Tatum. He's got 14.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum trying to break free. White, good. White's got his third basket of the night right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shoots it up. And he nails the jumper. 18 points for the professor.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Tatum. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And it's White missing. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Winters. 18 points for him. Driving in. White with the defensive effort. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Ivy. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And rising above the D, Jaden Ivey, man, I would have loved to have those type of hops.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And Ivy no good on that one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yep, that one goes. 14 points for the captain.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from the professor.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Outside White for 3. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's going to do. He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, fans, here we go. Time to get live now for your Detroit Pistons dancers.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Professor. And it's red hot in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Now, here's LeVert. On the wing, Harris fires the 3. A rebound by the Celtics.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. 3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And here's Ivy, following the 3-pointer by Derek White. Ivy passes to Duren, and it's denied. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Red hot, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's on Jalen Duren. For Boston, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. Can they get it? It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Good. Duren's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Celtics leading by 19 points. White looking around. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here's Chase, and he banks in the layup. G's got 46 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ivy finds Harris. Here's Red Hot. He's got 17, and he's good on the 3-ball.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Fades. Brown, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
LeVert the pass to Harris. Here's Duren. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points here for Jalen Duren.
Such an unselfish guy. Harris gives it away without hesitation.
Here's White. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Red Hot the pass to Ivy. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pritchard. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the 3rd quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's Boston taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. G is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Levert against Brown. And taken away by Brown. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Brown outside. Duren pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ivy on the wing. Duren. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Thompson comes in for Harris. The Professors checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Red Hot. The Celtics also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And Fernie Simons comes in for Derek White. And the captain subbed in for Pritchard.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Here's Winters. Shot clock at 6. That one misses. Brown outside. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Passes it to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Stewart trying to get open. And Cunningham is right there. Cunningham's got 24.
And great effort by Cunningham. Those are found points there.
And stolen by Ivy. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal foul.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ivy. Boston leading by 18. Here's the captain. Fires from deep. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's G. Tatum looking around. And there's the pass to Hauser. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And it's Simons missing. Pistons trail by 21. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And it's blocked. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes in there. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Cunningham. Money from the wing. Cunningham's got 26 points.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Winter. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 21. Here's the captain. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. From 12 feet out, it's deflected. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Simons on the wing. Ivy defending. 11 feet away. Winters grabs the miss. Winters has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ivy on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Jaylen Brown's check in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Anfernee Simons. Pass to Thompson. Over Tatum. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Tatum. Tries again. And that one's good by G. G's got 56 points in the game.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Winter. Oh, good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Proving once again he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 18 points for Jaden Ivey.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's White with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Passes to Winters. And here's Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Winters. Hits the jumper in space. Winters has got 15 points here in the second half.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to White. 3-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Cunningham. Rebounded by the Celtics. The captain's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands. Now,
here's Ivy. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's the captain.
Pistons foul. Cade Cunningham. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, number 4, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Thompson. Harris comes in for the Professor. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Cade Cunningham. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes it to Ivy. Looking to end the run. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Team second.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
Shooting 3.
And that one falls for Ivy.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And he sinks the second. You love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
And he makes all 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
LeVert against White. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. G dishes to White. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And stolen by Tatum. White the pass to Tatum. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys help on and off the court. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's the captain. And again with the rebound.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one.
and just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for G.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. And White slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Duren, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.